Greetings, YouTube. Isaiah Elliott is 12 years old, and as most kids are in America at the moment, he's going to school via Zoom, the same technology I'm using at the moment to record this video, which would allow me to have a live conversation, say, with my therapist, which I'll be doing in a few days. He's doing that with his school through Zoom. And being 12-year-old, he's also really fond of his toys. And one of his toys he really loves is his Zombie Hunter Nerf gun. He showed his Nerf gun off in a Zoom call. Nerf gun. This is not a Zombie Hunter, but it's a Nerf gun. And as you can see from looking at this, or if you were looking at any other Nerf gun, it's not a real gun. It can't hurt anyone. I mean, I guess if you really nail someone right in the eyeball, maybe? But this wouldn't pose a threat to his classmates if he were in a physical classroom. The thing is, he's not in a physical classroom. He's in his own goddamn house. So, the teacher saw that Elliott had a Nerf gun. And what did the teacher do? Called the cops. 3 guesses what color Elliott is. What was that? You said black? You'd be correct. Isaiah Elliott is a black kid who got suspended for 5 days for having a Nerf gun in the classroom. Except he's not in a classroom. He's in his own goddamn house. And if his parents want him to have a Nerf gun in his own house, that's their call. And remember, this is America. He could have a real firearm in his own house, and it would be okay. And you might be thinking, well, that wouldn't be normal. Bullshit! Do you know how many 12-year-old white kids end up using firearms? I got my first firearm when I was 12. I was using them in Boy Scouts at camp. I showed a propensity for it. So, I inherited my father's firearm at 12. Nerf guns really weren't a thing when I was 12. So, he gets a 5-day suspension. He gets the cops called on him for having a Nerf gun in his own house. I really hope his parents have a good lawyer, because I would like to see that school sued, because they're idiots. Nerf guns aren't dangerous, let alone a virtual Nerf gun. Remember, at the moment, the Nerf gun that Isaiah Elliott showed off in his video is as dangerous to his fellow classmates as this Nerf gun is to you. Do you feel threatened? Oh no! I might hit my camera with a dart, which I'm not going to do. I like my camera. You're not in any danger from that Nerf gun. And none of Isaiah Elliott's classmates were in danger from that Nerf gun. And it's my right to have this Nerf gun in my house, just as it's Isaiah Elliott's right to have his Nerf gun in his house is if his parents okay it. And they do! Because it's a fucking toy! Ugh. You're going to tell me that this would turn out the same way if Isaiah Elliott had been a white kid within all obvious not gun toy. No, of course not. But you're going to try to criminalize a 12-year-old and suspend him for 5 days because he had a toy gun in his own house that his parents authorized him to have. School systems are peopled by the same type that join homeowners associations. They're little tin martinettes that revel in their power. And because they're part of a system that they say, I was just following orders, they can absolve themselves of responsibility, particularly when it comes to bringing down the hammer of justice upon the heads of black students. So, I hope his parents sue these people. Hell, I hope they go after the individual teacher. I hope they sue that person for making the decision to contact the police over a Nerf gun in someone's house. There's dumb, and then there's this story.